Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles.
And now, your 2021
Major League Baseball on the Show
Baltimore
is next.
Orioles.
Ashton Godot out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Derek Jeter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here. He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Hayes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He's really struggled to produce runs. No RBIs in this series so far, and he's a guy they count on to put runs on the board to help them win games.
At the plate now, number 11. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fastball right back to the mound. Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Dwight Gooden, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Striding in is Jahmai Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jahmai.
Now here's the pitch. As He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I know these guys are looking for better results from Ryan Mountcastle today. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production, a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Austin Hayes becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. And it's 1-1. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner.
Count is 1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now is Tino Martinez.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Jose Canseco waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
That is it.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 2-1. Godot features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate now is Daryl Strawberry. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
0-1 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Santander is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he got him.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Fouled away. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Leo Ruiz to the plate now. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. And it's 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Full count, 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Full count still. And another foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played. Now at the plate is Tim Raines, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now to the plate, Jorge Posada. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And now the first pitch. Swinging the ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Raines rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate. It had cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play right at 333. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, number 2.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He singled to open up the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. This is line to left. Stewart is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Ruiz has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 11.
Up next, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Santander. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Tino Martinez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0. Here it is. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's...
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. Struck out in his first at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Here's another 1-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jose Canseco goes quietly leading off the fourth. Pulled toward right center field. Santander is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder.
Next to hit is Tim Raines. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Catcher, Jorge Posada.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0.
Hey.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Orioles.
So here is Ryan Mountcastle. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So next to hit is Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
Next to stand in is Valencia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball swung on and missed.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. First pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up. Jones is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So the next to bat will be Bernie Williams as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. So now into the box is DJ Stewart,
leading off
to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Freddie.
Next up is Freddie Galvis, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And that one yanked just foul. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Rio Ruiz will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up is number 11. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 11.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that misses inside 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 3-1. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
The left fielder, number 33, Jose.
Next, it'll be Jose Canseco. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Lays off 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Martinez stands at first with 1 out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daryl.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daryl Strawberry. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santander waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Canseco arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. First pitch of the AB now. Jahmai Jones is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
That's ball two.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Raines will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now for Baltimore. Austin Hayes. He went down on strikes last time up. In there at the letters 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Around first, digging for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the two-out double. Big moment here.
And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Hunter Harvey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Hunter Harvey.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tim Raines. From the stretch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cal.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
One and two, here it comes.
Ball, inside.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Now batting. First baseman, Wade Boggs.
Next for New York, Wade Boggs. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stewart is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Next to dig in, Derek Jeter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Bernie Williams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Sean Armstrong answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Number 11 will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Raines, the runner at third. Jeter on second. Williams on at first with 2 down. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. The score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Into the box, Anthony Santander. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
first pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Nope, that's down.
And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Once again, a 3-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when it...
Designated hitter. Pat Valaika.
Into the box, Pat Valaika. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. At the plate now, DJ Stewart. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains 2-2. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen.
Number 66, Tanner.
Cecil Fielder is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Fielder.
He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 home. Catches the strike zone as he tried to check his swing. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Jose Canseco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
1 out, nobody on. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back standing. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Into the box now, Tim Raines, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bad football skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-2 New York. Cecil Fielder will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Ramiro Mendoza is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Now
final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
This ball will be chopped foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And it's fouled away. And they'll just waste one there. 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. Williams arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
So next to bat will be Pedro Severino. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. One and 1 the count. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. It looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2. Paul Fry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in, Alfonso Soriano will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One 0 count. Here it is. And this is lined hard to deep left. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Jeter. He's 2 for 4 in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now here's the first offering. Bernie Williams is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Alfonso Soriano remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Austin Hayes is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
baseman,
blows smoke by a guy at the letters. It's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Ryan Mountcastle comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Rains is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
4-2 the final score today. The Yankees get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Dwight Gooden earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ramiro Mendoza works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.